No. Get back. That's my brother. Hey, that's my brother. That's my brother. Hey.
Pistol, sir.
Oh, damn.
Whoa. Yep.
No, she breaking.
On November 4th, 2022, a Jacksonville police officer roughly stopped Navy veteran Braxton Smith for an unclear traffic issue. What happened next was a strange situation where the police officers acted out of line.
Turn it off. Put your hands out the window. Put your hands out the window.
Even though Smith was following the officer's instructions, the officer acted in a way that was too aggressive. One of the officers at the scene grabbed Smith's hand as he was opening the car door, which could have led to him getting hurt.
I ain't moving. What's up?
Oh, you gonna lock it?
Huh? Reach right there. Man, just
Don't
reach
worry
right
about
there.
it. You keep your freaking hands out the window and shut your mouth. I'll figure it out. Yeah.
He's right. What's up, Oz? What's going on?
What's up?
How's it going?
What is going on?
Come on, you gonna buckle me? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling, officer. I'm cool. I'm doing that. Look at me. I'm doing that. What's up?
Smith was arrested and put in the police van, where an odd search happened for a regular traffic stop. The officer asked Smith why he didn't pull over sooner, and Smith said he wanted to stop in a well-lit area. This reason didn't justify the excessive force used.
Smoke hemp or not?
What you mean? What's that?
All right. Sounds good.
What's up with this?
Let's see. Keep your feet out.
Something he has, or is that you? That sound?
I don't know. So, do you think that making a safe spot for us is something that you're authorized to do?
I mean, I ain't think it require authorization. I'm trying to be safe just like y'all. I ain't posing a threat. I send y'all something.
Wait, so are you trying to be safe? You're trying to find a safe spot for you or for me?
For both of us.
No, you don't get to do that.
Okay, that's understandable.
You can make a claim that you're trying to make a safe spot for you. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right. Why is this spot safer than that spot?
It's a well-lit area. I mean, it's not in the middle of the road.
Do you see all those? Street lights down there?
I understand what you're saying.
So why is this spot more well lit than down there?
I mean, what was so detrimental between me stopping right there and stopping right here?
Well, actually, I'd like to ask you that. Why did you keep driving?
I just told you that. I just told you that. Why would
There's
I
a lot of
stop
moving around in that car.
You just looked in it.
Smith's car was searched and a weapon was found in the trunk. However, Smith was legally allowed to have the weapon, and the officers didn't find any reason to charge him.
That was only whenever I finally put like lights in his back window. What I saw. Where'd you buy the firearm?
Pawn shop on Atlantic Boulevard.
Store?
Yeah, pawn shop.
You did the paperwork?
Yeah, it might be in the car.
Okay. When'd you get it?
It's been within a year.
Okay. So you did all the paperwork, the background check and everything?
Yeah.
So why would they, how come you can buy a gun but you can't have a CWL?
Hey, so what's the process of buying a gun, right? You go through the background. I've bought guns my whole life, bro. I'm a veteran. I'm served 10 years in the military.
So why wouldn't you be able to get CWL is what I'm trying to get to.
But why is that an issue if I'm within my legal limit? That's what I don't understand.
Because I'm wondering if you're a prohibited possessor, or just prohibited from purchasing, or from what?
If I was prohibited from
I
purchasing,
know. You don't need to know what it means. I know what it means.
Right or wrong, right?
I know what it means. You don't need to know what it means. I'm just trying to ask questions to determine which category you fall into.
Why, if I'm within my legal limit, why does any of that matter?
What does legal limit mean?
If I can purchase a firearm, I can ride with it in my vehicle, right? If it's in the trunk.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Smith avoided being arrested, but after he reported the incident, it was found that the officers had acted improperly. Unfortunately, the officer involved was just moved to a different position in the department and didn't face any consequences for his actions. In the early hours of January 20th, 2022, Palm Beach officer Eddie Lutz stopped a speeding car that was swerving erratically.
How you doing? How's it going? Any reason for the speed?
I got pee.
Make it. You have your registration insurance as well?
Yeah, I do.
How much did you drink tonight?
None.
Smell the alcohol.
Shouldn't be very thankful.
He blamed it on his date. What a gentleman, but the officer wasn't buying it.
How long are those? Okay, come on out. The highest speed I got on radar was 70.
70?
And that was right before I pulled you over.
I just really had to pee, that's all.
Okay. You were also drifting in the lane. So when I was coming up behind you, you were...
Just because I was getting a blowjob.
Okay. Probably not the best decision while you're driving, especially if you're in a certain career field.
I understand.
You didn't drink anything? No? Okay. Just hang tight right there. Give me a second.
If you're wondering why this guy felt so comfortable admitting that to a cop, it's because he's also a cop. Melbourne officer Peter Dolce. He was off duty, but that didn't stop him from getting special treatment.
Not making assumptions, man. Everybody's got a job. Okay? I'm just gonna check your eyes. We'll go from there, okay?
Yeah.
You put your feet together, arms at your side. See the finger? Here's what I want you to do, okay?
Yep.
I want you to follow the finger. Finger's gonna go back and forth in front of your vision. All I want you to do is continuously follow the finger. Don't move your head. Understand? Mm-hmm. Any questions?
I do have a left eye.
What's wrong with it?
When you do your nystagmus, it's going to go up for a quick second.
What causes it? Is it endpoint nystagmus?
No, it's a head trauma from the military.
Just in one eye?
Yeah.
Okay. Left eye?
After just one sobriety test, Officer Eddie made an unbelievable offer.
All right. I assume you remember who I am when you worked here?
Yep.
All right. Looking at your eyes, I would say you're probably close. Okay. So, in lieu of continuing, why don't we call somebody to come pick you up? Sound like a plan? It's not for me. Because if you want, we can continue and we see how it goes. But
I would rather not. I'm in enough with my department as it is, so I would rather. So.
How about we make some calls?
Okay. I'll do that for you.
You can have a seat back in the car. Let me know when you got somebody around. Assume you're familiar?
Yeah.
Who knew cops could stop a sobriety test and order an Uber? I definitely didn't. Then Officer Eddie turned off his audio for a call from his supervisor before going back to his not DUI, not traffic stop.
I got somebody.
Brother coming.
How long?
He's off of Garvey,
Okay.
so 15 minutes.
Okay. So, I'm sure I don't need to explain to you, man. I'm going to trust that you wait to get picked up. If I see you pull back out, we'll have a different conversation, which I don't want to have.
I totally get it.
No, you don't want to have. Okay, you have laxament pursuit. The nystagmus isn't that pronounced at maximum deviation. You don't have an angle. So, like I said, you might be over. You may not be. Okay.
That eye roll says she's seen all this before. Then the cop drove off. No breathalyzer, no ticket, no citation, and he didn't even wait to make sure this drunk driver didn't drive. But guess who was pulled over for speeding just 2 weeks later? Peter Dolce.
Sir, you got your driver's license, please? I'll need the registration. Hold on to that. Have any idea what you're being stopped for? No. Have any idea what the speed limit is out here on Mitten? It is 45 miles per hour. Have any idea how fast you're going? 71 miles per hour. 71 in a 45 mile per hour zone. So it wasn't the car coming up behind you? No, it absolutely wasn't the car coming up behind you. It was absolutely your car. I visualized it and then I picked it up on radar as well. Alright? How's the driving history? Been pulled over any time in the last couple of years? Yeah. I'm sorry? Yeah. A couple of days, weeks, months, years? A couple of weeks ago. No. I did not recognize the name, sir. I'm sorry? It's fine. I got you. So you've been pulled over. What have you been pulled over for? I got you. Any traffic crashes where you were found at fault in the crash? At work. I'm sorry? At work. You were found at fault? You were involved in a crash at work? Yeah. All was on duty. Yeah, firefighter, law enforcement, or what? Melbourne Cup? I got you. You have identification just so I can... No, they took it from me. They took it from me? Gotcha. All right, man, just give me just a couple moments, all right?
This time, Peter did get a ticket, but instead of it saying 71 miles per hour, the officer reduced it to 54. That wasn't enough to keep Peter out of trouble since he was already on thin ice with the department, and he was eventually kicked off the force. As for the officers who let him off earlier, the department chose to support them. On June 23, 2021, officers from the Rock Hill Police Department were keeping an eye on Ricky Price when they noticed him make an illegal turn. They promptly pulled him over.
You get onto this road, you gotta stay in your lane, man. You can't do that with the
I
wide
have
turns.
paper, man. I ain't doing up looking at my paper, checking up my paper. That's all I'm doing, boss.
Do you have your driver's license on you, my man?
You're driving in circles. Just trying to get you through the parking lot. My bad, man.
Ricky, you said you're heading towards Founders?
I had a who?
You're going to Founders?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to Founders. I got no reason to lie to you, man. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. I stopped, pulled over, told me to pull over, gave you my paperwork. I don't got no warrants on me. Okay. I ain't no criminal or no kind of way.
Okay.
I haven't did nothing to put myself to be no criminal.
Okay.
Yes,
Well, Ricky, just so you understand, the last time you and I had a conversation, we hit your house with SWAT on a narcotic search warrant. So we're gonna check this car with a dog, okay? As long as you're being straight up, I'll get you on out of here to Founders, okay?
I got no proper cause to search this car.
Officer Marino stated that Ricky was known for drug dealing and had a history with the police. As a result, the officer requested a K-9 unit to search Ricky's car.
Alright, hey, we got another. Oh, I got weed. Hey, Bonnie!
The officer soon found 2 bags hidden in the driver's door panel, and while continuing his search, he stumbled upon something shocking.
Pistol 2? Pistol 2?
I didn't know that was in there.
You didn't know?
That's why I told you not.
The officer also discovered a 9mm pistol in Ricky's car, which Ricky was legally prohibited from owning. Meanwhile, Ricky had called his younger brother, Travis Price, to collect his jewelry and other belongings.
Y'all able to transport? We need to call a transport.
For nothing. He said I crossed over lane, but he's searching my reason. You got no problem to stop to search my car.
We'll transport you to our
It's just
location,
some
please.
black. Here, get it here, man. Here, man. I'm just pissed off,
We'll
man.
hand it off to you. I know he's saying come over. Just let him get
Throw
off.
some black. Yep. Well, it's over with, man.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Over. Listen, I'm gonna take this one off, okay?
That's right there why I told you not to reach under that seat. You'd have
Oh,
come out
something
of
was in there?
that, you'd have been dead. You
I ain't know
understand?
that was in there, man. You like I
That's
knew that
why I
was in
told
there.
you not to reach under
You
your
like I knew
seat.
that was in
Yeah,
there.
you did.
No, I didn't, man. I ain't know that was in there. You ain't had to point in my face, neither. I'll beat you. Try it. I'll beat you.
Hey,
I'll beat you.
chill out. Chill out. Hey,
You.
chill out.
Listen, hey,
You.
Hey, chill
Tom,
out.
back up.
Get this.
Travis came over and was minding his own business when, unexpectedly, Officer Marino did the unthinkable.
Hey, my man.
He giving me the stuff, man. You ain't gonna touch me. He giving me the stuff.
You don't need to come to traffic stop. He got a gun on him. You ain't handing nothing. You understand what I'm saying? You want to come in.
I ain't doing nothing. He got me that goddamn thing.
You ain't up on me. You ain't up on me. You ain't pushing up. Fight! Fight! It's just me and you, baby. It's just me and you. You going to jail. You move, that dog bites you. You understand me? You move.
No reason, dog.
Man, it's okay, you bigger than me. Quit crying.
Yeah, I'm glad too, man.
The officer escalated the situation and put Travis in cuffs, even though it wasn't necessary. Travis was just standing where the cops had directed him. Seeing his brother being mistreated, Ricky voiced his frustrations, which led to the officers brutally attacking him for trying to stand up for Travis.
Just handcuff him. Hey, handcuff him. Handcuff him.
That's my brother. That's my brother. Hey, that's my brother. That's my brother. That's my brother.
Hey, sell it.
The officers completely lost control and even attempted to use the dog against Ricky. Thankfully, the K-9 refused to bite him, but the police brutality continued unabated. Following the brutal arrest, both Ricky and Travis were taken to the police station. Ricky sustained severe injuries, including a broken nose and 2 black eyes, and had difficulty walking. He faced multiple charges, including possession with intent to distribute drugs, unlawful firearm possession, and resisting arrest. Travis was charged with hindering police and later released on a $1,000 bond. The incident sparked significant online outrage and protests, leading to an internal investigation by the police department. Officer Marino was found to have violated departmental policies and was fired. He faced third-degree assault and battery charges. Additionally, Travis filed a civil rights lawsuit against the police department and the city of Rock Hill. In 2023, the city settled the lawsuit, agreeing to pay $500,000 in damages. On June 13, 2020, Arlington PD was called to Christopher Finley's apartment for a domestic disturbance. 2 officers arrived, and as soon as they came in, Finley began filming the whole situation.
I don't want to talk anymore, sir. I'm asking you again to please remove. I'm an unarmed citizen in my home. Sir. I'm asking you, sir, to please remove your foot, because to me that's threatening, sir. So again, sir, I'm asking you, please. You're now in my home. Sir. You are a public servant, sir. I understand that, sir. It is me and my son, and I'm asking you to please remove your foot. Can you listen? You are not coming in my home. Okay, just listen, sir. There's nothing else to listen to. You're not coming in my home. Sir. I'm asking you to please leave. I'm not going to close my door and continue with my day. I am no longer communicating with you, sir. We're just trying to make sure. I'm telling you that I do not need you guys. We're not saying it is me and my son, and I'm telling you, I'm not in trouble. But I'm telling you that it is me and my son, and I would like for you to remove your foot. Where's your wife? I don't have to answer any questions to you, sir. So now I'm asking you again, remove your foot out of my home. I don't want to speak anymore, sir.
It might seem like Finley was at fault for not allowing the officers to do a routine check, but according to Section 30.05 of the Texas Penal Code, entering someone's property without consent is a crime. The officers, however, didn't seem to know this law and didn't leave even after Finley asked them repeatedly.
Sir, sir, I'm feeling attacked at this moment. I'm asking you, man. You're in my residence. I am not giving you permission to enter my residence. So if you want to enter my residence, go back to your station, speak to your captain and judge. Say, sir, this is on live. Move aside. Sir, okay, get out. Move aside. No, don't touch my phone. Move aside. CJ, close that door, son. Move aside. I'm telling you not to enter my residence without a warrant, sir. Without a warrant. Sir, you're not entering my residence. This is my home. This is my domicile. I have the right to refuse. That's it. Sir, again, and I'm telling you that everyone in here is fine. Again, sir. You're being irrational right now. No, I'm not, sir. This is my home. You are trying to invade my home. You're trying to invade my home. You're looking at the resident.
The officers acted like they could go anywhere without a warrant, but Finley knew the law. One officer, however, took it personally and tried to show his authority by keeping a foot inside Finley's home. It was just a clear display of fragile police ego.
You're going to continue to violate my rights, officer.
Sir, I'm not violating
you. You are. This is my property. You do not have a signed warrant, and your foot is in my property. You just saw my son, and you saw me. That's the only people in this residence. If you want to come in my home, feel free to come back with a signed warrant from the Tarrant County judge. On my property. Okay. CJ, come to the door again, baby boy. This is as far as you're going to come in my home. CJ, is there anybody in there? Is there anybody in there, son? Are you harmed, son? You're fine? Okay, don't be scared, son. Okay? So go back in the room and close the door, okay, baby? I love you. It's okay.
With exigency circumstances to what?
There is no.
Sure, okay.
You looked at the two. You looked at the 2 accompanied residents in this home. There's no one else in this home. There has been no one else in this home. So again, sir, this is making me feel very threatened because you are trespassing. We're not trespassing. You are trespassing, sir.
Despite assuring the officers that the situation inside the house was fine, the lawmen remained insistent on entering the property. They cited exigent circumstances and claimed they didn't need a warrant to enter Finley's house, but this was nothing except a clear violation of his rights. Then the situation escalated.
Son, sir, you don't have permission to speak to my son. Sir, CJ, y'all gonna do this in front of my child? Y'all gonna do this in front of my child? CJ, y'all gonna do this in front of my child? Y'all are gonna do this in front of my child, bro?
Stop hurting your child.
Stop hurting your child. Y'all gonna do this in front of my child, bro? Go in the room. CJ, go in the room. Y'all really gonna do this in front of my child, bro? Y'all doing this in front of my child. Bro, say, let me go. Let me go and get out of my home. Let me go and get out of my home. Let me go and get out of my home. Let me go and get out of y'all. Why I'm finna shoot out of all you. Move away from my son. CJ, be quiet. Do not say anything, son. I'm a good black father, son. I don't put my hands on my son. It's just blood on my son. That ain't blood. I got a dog, dummy. That's no blood.
And there's blood.
That's a snack bowl. You see the snacks, dummy? That's a snack bowl. I have a dog, dum-dum. All y'all you just violated my rights. Get the out of my house. Get the out of my house.
The officers forcefully entered the house and did a quick search, which seemed to be driven purely by their ego. On March 29th, 2019, a shocking scene unfolded in East Mississippi, Colorado. Fire service trucks and several Aurora police officers were on standby, all centered around one patrol car. Two people had reported a car parked in the middle of the road with the engine running. Inside the driver's seat was Officer Nathan Meyer, who appeared completely unresponsive with his foot on the brake. The officers at the scene were unsure if it was a health emergency or a wound from a weapon. However, when they tried to disarm him, they were immediately hit with the strong smell of alcohol.
He's good. I got his belt. Where's this duty arm?
We got it.
Okay.
Meyer wasn't injured, he was just drunk. He stayed unconscious while they removed him from the car, was taken to the hospital, and then sent home. If you thought this disgraceful event would lead to charges, you'd be surprised. The department's chief, Nick Metz, called it a medical event and dismissed it as stress-related for the cops. As a result, there was no evidence to press DUI charges against Meyer, which frustrated the DA.
Frustrated because, bottom line is, if one of us had been in that car and not Officer Nate Meyer, you ask me, do I think it would have been treated differently? I do.
During an internal affairs investigation, Meyer provided his hospital report, which showed his blood alcohol level was 5 times over the legal limit. He later admitted that he had gone home and drank vodka in the middle of his shift, but had no memory of the incident until he woke up in the hospital. The only punishment he received was a demotion, but he still works at the police department. We've all heard the saying, nobody's perfect, but some mistakes are just absurd, especially when made by those meant to enforce the law. This next incident, however, seems less like a mistake and more like an exercise of power by the cops.
I'm not trying to start trouble or make scenes. I'm just trying to make it back home.
You're about to be... You're in You're resisting arrest. Put your hand behind your back. You're under arrest for interfering. You're interfering arrest. Put your hand behind your back. You're Quit. Here, I'll get you another one.
Why you gotta fight like that, man? What is wrong?
Shut the fuck up.
We might have to do 3 minutes.
3?
Yeah.
It's absolutely unbelievable that these officers would act this way towards a mentally disabled man. According to Kenneth's lawsuit, one deputy delivered at least 2 knee strikes to his left upper shoulder, while another deputy admitted to delivering a closed fist strike to the meaty part of his left thigh.
We need your help, buddy.
How'd you do that?
Piston, sir.
No, all right.
Sit up. Sit up.
To guide you back in. You tensed up on us, okay? That's what people do when they either want to fight or run.
I am not going to fight or run.
Causing someone pain and misery just because they tensed up is the height of corruption. These officers should be behind bars, not on the streets. Just watch how they laughed at the poor guy after the incident.
He was like in special ed classes growing up with me.
Oh, did you get hit?
All I see is they're like, come up here. I was like, well, get out of the goddamn way.
You pulled a Mason.
See, you guys got to learn, like I did on that traffic stop with Pierre when we were trying to get the guy out of the car and I knew Pierre was there. I just took one.
The lawsuit claims that the plaintiff spent 16 days in the hospital, including 4 days in the ICU. It also alleges negligence, gross negligence, false imprisonment, malicious prosecution, defamation, abuse of process, and intentional and reckless infliction of emotional distress. The Greenville County Sheriff's Office declined to comment on the lawsuit. It's shocking to see deputies harass a mentally unstable individual like that. On the night of May 26, 2021, a woman called 911 to report threats from the father of her children. When Patterson officers arrived, they found Brandon Cosby.
I have water formula, I have water, I have everything they need. I can have my kids. She works tomorrow, I already called that at work. I don't work tomorrow, I can have my kids.
All right, let's talk to her real quick. We're gonna talk to her.
Oh, like, this is the 3rd time she took my kids from me, man. Why do you think I'm I swear to God, give me my kids. Liana, you ain't coming back from this, I promise you. Not again. You want to do this? Say less.
Let him talk, please.
Brandon kept pacing the hallway angrily, complaining about not being allowed to see his kids.
Take my kids? You trapped you with another kid, then you got never take them from me? I say less. That's believable. He was the best to say that. Bro, I thought you were coming home! You're supposed to be home at 9 o'clock! Dog, are you a father? Are you a father?
No, but
you're not a father, you don't understand, my kid. This is the third time my kids have been taken from me.
But things took a turn when Officer Spencer Finch charged at Brandon with a large torch that was much bigger than the usual police-issued ones and began hitting him.
Yelling in the hell.
I gave him 10 for his hands on me. I gave him 10 for his hands on me.
We told you to chill out so we can talk, bro. That's it.
You didn't record him, hit me.
Please stop,
Bro.
As if hitting an unarmed man with a torch 14 times wasn't bad enough, Brandon was handcuffed for ranting in the hallway. Despite this, Officer Finch continued his brutal assault.
Resisting, Brandon.
I'm not resisting, yo.
Just relax, please relax. Brandon, please relax.
Yo, you saw him punch me in my...
Relax.
You saw him punch me in my...
You need to relax.
I know, but I need to get you up. Listen.
Relax, please.
Look me in my eye, little...
No, please stop.
Of course, Spencer's body camera was off during the incident, allowing him to lie freely, claiming Brandon had refused to put his hands up and tried to headbutt him. He charged Brandon with terroristic threats, assaulting a police officer, and resisting arrest. However, he didn't anticipate that his partner's body camera was recording.
Ushering a new era of accountability here in Patterson. And that's one of the reasons why we push so hard for body cameras, because he was caught on body camera assaulting an unarmed man.
Spencer was suspended without pay and faced 5 charges, including assault, possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose, and filing a false police report. On September 25, 2014, police officers stopped a couple, Lisa Mahone and Jamal Jones, for not wearing seatbelts. What started as a routine traffic stop soon escalated into a series of unexpected events.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I suggest you come out of the car.
Go ahead.
You a white shirt?
What's that?
A white shirt. I'm asking for a white shirt. I don't know what's going on. I just gave him my information. I don't know what's going on now.
Right. That's what I'm... Look.
Who?
Listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
The officer's odd behavior prompted their 14-year-old son to record the whole interaction, while Lisa called 911 to file a complaint.
Gave it to him. Okay. Now, he asked the man...
Y'all got white shirts here?
Sitting beside me. He asked
I got somebody in charge of y'all.
He said he didn't have any ID.
Bro, I just gave him my information.
So they asked him, and I said,
I just gave both of them my information. Y'all got my information, right?
I don't have my license. I mean, if you're gonna give me a ticket for no seatbelt, if you're gonna give me a ticket for no seatbelt, right here, then just give me a ticket so I can go to the hospital because the doctor called me to tell me to come in because my mom is about to pass away.
The conversation quickly became heated, and the situation escalated rapidly when one of the officers shattered the window and tased Jamal over the seatbelt violation.
Now they're about to mess my no!
I'm not the operator in this vehicle. So if you do that, all right. I'm not the operation in this vehicle.
Are you gonna open the door?
Why do you say somebody's not gonna hurt you? People are getting shot by the police.
Oh, damn!
This kind of behavior from a law enforcement officer only confirmed Lisa's concerns. Despite the family crying and screaming for their rights, Jamal was forcibly subdued and taken into custody. Both kids in the back seat were left traumatized and terrified.
Oh, no,
I told y'all, man. Why would y'all do that?
Come on.
It's all about what, man?
Come on, climb. No. They can bust out the car window and everything because they
The couple is currently suing the officers for their excessive use of force and violence. A night in Jonesboro took a turn for the worse for Eugene Johnson. He was simply trying to help out his friend by picking up his buddy's dog, but ended up in a confrontation with the Clayton County Police.
That one. That's it. Oh, that's the tag right there.
I'm confirming y'all are at that address. Yeah, because she said it's a Laura. Hey, brother, who car is this? Yeah, who car is this?
Today, somebody gets no stolen. I'm showing it on a 2008 Toyota Camry Blue.
Is that dog chained up?
Showing valid.
Okay.
The cops were searching for someone involved in a car incident elsewhere, and Eugene's presence near a suspicious vehicle was enough for them to take an interest.
Yeah, whose car is this? Sounds about right. Look. Yep, that right there. Can you answer the question whose car it is and why it's in the back?
Hey, hey.
Yeah. Is this this your car? Hello. Gotcha. Keep him right there.
Right, I'm just trying to figure out why.
Hey, so that blue car that she was talking about is parked in the backyard of his house. Yes, and it has black paint transfer as well. That matches that black Chrysler. And also the lady wrote down the tag, has the exact same tag on there as well.
The police expected Eugene to play detective and help them solve their case. Eugene politely refused to answer their questions and told them he wasn't sure whose car it was.
How you doing, Mel?
Comes back to a Raynard Huffman.
What'd you say?
A Renard R81.
Well, for one, I'm sorry. My name is Officer Piggins, Clay County Police Department. This is Officer Ho. This is Officer Smith. How you doing today?
I'm good.
You okay? You stay here? You don't stay here? Where you stay at?
I stay in Dunwoody.
Dunwoody? That question.
Friends? I can't have friends? I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. I have friends. Okay, so where your friends at? And I don't know.
Yeah, he right here. I see him.
Hey, who was driving that vehicle? I'm not sure.
I mean, obstruction is a beautiful charge. It is.
Obstruction of what?
Our investigation. I mean, you kind of do have to talk because, again, obstruction is a hell of a charge. Oh, yeah.
So you're not going to give me your name?
Why do I need to give you my name?
Because I'm in the middle of an investigation. I'm asking you a question.
I have nothing to do with that.
But I asked you a question, so what's your name?
You can step down.
So how you know what we talking about?
You can step down.
You're talking to me.
You don't have to, but you can step down.
I can't run the back.
Exactly.
Because, again, if you go in that house, you're going to jail. Both of y'all.
Why?
Like
Obstruction.
I said, we're in the middle of an investigation.
What? Because we have an investigation going on.
Things went south quickly when Eugene, who had permission from his friend, tried to re-enter his friend's home. The police, ready for action, mistook his attempt to go inside as an attempt to escape and tackled him aggressively.
You don't even know your own passcode. That's crazy. Is you sure this is your house? Hello? So, you do have a duty to identify yourself when we ask, especially while conducting an investigation. I want you to understand that. Please listen to that as well, ma'am. The second thing is, again, that car back there.
You can go ahead.
Hold, my brother, hold on. Hey, whoa.
Yep.
All right, hold.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Don't worry.
Turn around. Turn around.
Bro.
Turn around. Turn around.
I can't.
Turn around.
Can't turn around.
Ain't nobody touching you right now. Turn around.
Bro.
Ain't nobody touching you right now. Turn around.
I can't speak.
Turn around.
You want me to
Turn around. Turn around. Get on. Ain't nobody touching you. Turn around. Get on your stomach.
Right.
Get on your stomach.
So you want me to be compliant?
Get on your stomach.
You're not even listening.
Last time. Get on your stomach.
Get on your stomach now.
Get on your stomach.
Oh. Wow, y'all brother.
Why are you doing that to him?
Eugene ended up with a sore head, and the cops started an internal investigation, which frankly seemed as effective as a chocolate teapot. Eugene decided that Clayton County wasn't the most welcoming place to live. I wouldn't want to live there either, especially with the police treating everyone like they're required to play detective. On April 11th, 2024, in the calm streets of Toledo, a routine traffic stop turned chaotic when Brandon Upchurch had a startling encounter with law enforcement. Due to a faulty automated system, officers surrounded his truck with weapons drawn, accusing him of driving a stolen vehicle.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. What y'all get all this too much. Y'all doing Turn around. Face away from us. You're about to get bit. Drive her out. Drive her out of the truck. Do it now. Ma'am. Hands up. What is this all this for? What is all this for? What is all this for? What is y'all putting me over? All I did is stand from the door. Turn around. Passenger, keep your hands where I can see them.
Confusion and disbelief filled the air as Upchurch, stunned by the sudden escalation, tried to reason with the officers.
bit. Get on the ground, do it now. You're gonna get bit. Go this way.
What did y'all put me over for? What am I stopped for? Y'all had to tell me I'm getting stopped. So y'all ain't gonna answer? That's big. When y'all ain't finding nothing, y'all, what y'all get sued? All this y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. I ain't getting. Look at this. All I did is came from the store.
Turn around. Turn around. Face away.
I can record it.
You're gonna get bit. Get on the ground, do now. You're gonna get bit. Passenger in the car. I got him here.
What is y'all doing?
You're gonna get bit.
Get on the ground, do
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground.
Despite following their demands, the situation took a distressing turn when officers forcefully ordered Upchurch to the ground without clear reason. While he lay there, bewildered and vulnerable, the unthinkable happened. A K-9 was released.
I got him here. What is y'all doing? You're gonna get bit. Get on the ground, do it now. Ground. Get on the ground.
What is y'all doing? Man, for real? Huh? Man, what y'all doing, man? What is y'all doing, man? Man, I'm not even doing nothing. I'm not even doing nothing, man.
As the confusion settled, it became clear that a serious mistake had been made, a case of mistaken identity due to faulty information. Upchurch, initially detained under false pretenses, was left to deal with charges of resisting arrest and obstruction.
Wow, you got the dog biting you? Wow.
Open up your door slowly. Get right in.
I can't wait for this lawsuit.
Sit up.
All right, I'm gonna have to take you. All you have to do is get on the road. Listen, your car has a stolen license plate on it.
I promise it don't.
Yeah, it does.
I promise it don't. On this for a stolen license plate? No, I promise it's not. And I bet it's not. I promise it's under my name.
Stand up.
I promise it's under my name.
Walk back slowly.
That is crazy.
Moral of the story: maybe just assume cops might mess up and try not to upset them. In a chaotic and troubling event, the Comac Village Police Department in Arkansas released a video of a violent struggle with 35-year-old Dustin Arch Black on June 5th, 2022.
How can I help you?
Yeah.
Doing good? How can I help you?
My neighbor.
Okay.
My neighbor.
I mean, yeah. What can I do for you?
Talk. I put my thumb out. You didn't pull over.
Okay. What can I do for you? Are you okay?
Solid, man.
Okay. What can I do for you, man?
Just wanted to chat. I put my thumb out. You didn't respond. So.
Oh man, I can't stop in the middle of traffic. I pulled over. I mean, I'm here right now.
I mean, it's not really traffic. You know what I
Okay. Well, I can't park in the middle of the street. I mean, it's not necessary.
I understand.
But you have a seat over here.
At the start of the clip, it's almost like watching a slapstick routine. The officer, acting more like he was auditioning for a wrestling match than making a lawful arrest, clumsily tried to restrain Dustin Black.
I need to see some ID, sir. Come here. Come here. Come here. Turn around. Turn around.
Don't do that.
Turn around. Do not do this.
Bro,
do not do this.
You
Turn
don't
around.
Do this.
You turn around.
You
turn around.
You don't want to do this, bro.
Turn around. Turn around. Stop resisting.
You don't want to do this.
Despite Black's protests and pleas, the officers used aggressive tactics, including deploying a taser.
Can you give me another unit? Brentwood, North McKinley, stop. Stop. Stop fighting.
Just let me go out there on the boat.
You're under arrest right now. Yes, sir. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir.
Stop.
Tase him, Tosh. Get on the ground.
Tase him, man.
Then came the unforgettable moment when one officer, in a bizarre twist, accidentally tased himself. It was like a scene from a classic Three Stooges skit. Zap, ouch, and a splash of chaos.
Ah! Shut up.
Shoot me. Shoot me.
Get down.
Call for help on the radio.
Get the off me.
Josh.
Throughout the ordeal, Black looked distressed and confused, constantly asking for help and insisting he hadn't done anything wrong.
Let me go. Big old boy, thank you. Huh? Why are y'all hurting me? Why are y'all hurting me?
Toad. Stop. 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 Stop.
You're hurting me.
Stop.
Help me.
Overall, if this incident were a movie, it might be titled Asterisk Cops and Clowns, an unintentional comedy asterisk. It shows that sometimes reality can be stranger and funnier than fiction. In a distressing incident captured on body cam, McCracken County Sheriff's Deputy John Hayden escalated a routine traffic stop into a violent confrontation with Alea Buey and her mother, Vanessa Jenkins.
Was that serious for a tail light?
I'm coming to pull you over.
For a tail light?
Okay, do you want to get cited today? Because you're already off on a bad path.
You're already mad.
ID.
The footage reveals a shocking sequence of events. Buey, who was pregnant at the time, faced unwarranted aggression from Hayden.
I don't have one with me. I have to go in the house and get it.
You got your ID?
Yeah. Okay. That don't make no sense. Is that why you pulled us over? Yes, you know it is.
Yes, that's why I turned around on you. And you.
Yeah, I just bought this tape.
By the way, that doesn't fix it, so.
Okay, well, it still works.
Hayden demanded Buey's identification in a confrontational way, ignoring her rights and escalating the situation unnecessarily.
What's your name? What's your name?
Wait a minute. First of all, what's the matter? He has an attitude. What do you mean stop?
What do you mean stop? You're going right over there. Yes, you do have to say something to me. No, you're staying right here.
Why do I have to stay?
Because I'm telling you to.
You don't have to talk to me like that.
I am telling you to stay right here.
I know that. Don't even say nothing else. And I'm not saying
What's your name?
Because he's doing
What's your name?
He's doing
No, I watched you get out of the driver's seat. You were driving. What's your name? You do not ID me. If you do not ID yourself, you're going to jail.
When Buey tried to assert herself, Hayden used physical force, restraining her roughly and causing injury.
If you do not ID
yourself. Buey is my name.
Okay, go ahead and turn around for me.
Wait a minute, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. She's pregnant. No, she's pregnant. Please.
You're fixing to get tased. You better go.
The lawsuit alleges that Hayden's actions caused Buey a severe gash on her forehead, which needed medical treatment. Despite the clear display of excessive force and disregard for decency, Sheriff Ryan Norman defended Hayden, asserting that no department policies were violated.
According to Russell, Hayden was not disciplined. McCracken County Sheriff Ryan Norman said in a statement, quote, "The response to resistance that Deputy Hayden was forced to use was investigated, and there was no policies or procedures that were found to be violated," end quote.
Buey and Jenkins now face felony charges related to the incident, which their attorney argues are fabricated and unjust.
Typically don't occur like what we see on the body cam, right? And there's a reason for that.
The sheriff's office's refusal to acknowledge wrongdoing casts a troubling shadow over the principles of justice and accountability. On July 7th, 2019, Kedrick Crawford was looking for something in his car in a parking lot when Officer Teddy Sims and Samuel Serrett from the Baytown Police Department came up and started asking questions. Tensions rose when Mr. Crawford stood up for his rights.
Hey, I'm gonna make sure you ain't got no weapons. Can I pat you down real quick? Alright, man. I just want to check you out, make sure everything's okay, man. I saw you back. You were about to turn out on the road and then you backed up. What's up with that? Where you trying to go, man? Because you got out of the car pretty quick. There's no guns in the car today? Alright, dude, I was making sure it wasn't a freaking AK back there or anything. Sawed off, nothing like that, right? Okay, good. No switchblades, nothing like that. Okay. You ain't got kilos, bricks, birds back there, nothing like that?
Bird, well, if it was a bird, it'd be flying in the air, right?
Okay, okay.
Birds? Birds fly in the air, right?
Some, yeah. Okay, so, but nothing bad in the car today, man?
Nothing bad in the car.
Alright, any narcotics in the car today? A little bit of weed? No paraphernalia?
Paraphernalia.
Nothing like that, okay. Have you been arrested in Baytown before, man?
No, I haven't.
Alright, have you ever been arrested before or anything?
The questions the officers asked suggest that the case might involve racial profiling.
Through Texas? Sir. I'm just waiting on you, man. I'm just waiting on this return real quick, okay. So while I'm waiting on the return, is it cool if I make sure nothing bad in the car today?
I mean, you want to search the car, you can search it.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're right.
I don't have a problem.
Okay, yes, no big deal, man. Hey, you mind if I check your pockets to make sure you ain't got nothing? I can?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just want to make sure, man.
I got a little mace can.
Okay, I'm going to grab that so I don't get... I'm not saying you will, I just know.
Sir, I totally searched my car. I mean, what's going on? I don't understand.
What do you mean? I searched it. Yeah, you go ahead and search. That's what's going on right now.
I don't understand.
What do you not understand, sir? Hey, I'm gonna put your pepper spray back here.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to it, man. No need to be tripping or nothing.
Okay, so what's the issue? I don't understand.
Honestly, you're nervous. I'm seeing some nervous behavior.
Why wouldn't I be? I mean, I'm not nervous, but I'm saying, what's going on?
Even though the officers found nothing in Mr. Crawford's car, they still took out their anger and frustration on him and kept trying to justify their actions.
Checking you out, man. You gave us consent to
I don't have
search.
any warrants, right?
No, but hey, you said, oh, this is consensual. You're staying here. You gave us consent to search. Well, yeah, we're gonna search it. You know, I mean, and we haven't found nothing in there.
I got insurance, everything.
Okay, and what does that have to do with anything?
So when am I free to go?
Whenever, man.
It seems the encounter was brief because Mr. Crawford repeatedly asked the officers why he was being arrested, but they refused to answer him.
All right, put your hand in my bag. What happened? Don't tense up, dude. Oh, freaking drop you.
What did I do? What's going on? I don't have anything. What's going on?
I'm taking the ground.
Sir, I didn't do anything.
Put it behind your back.
What's going on? What's going on? I don't know what's going on, sir.
You got his hand?
Yep. What's going on?
129 repeat.
What's going on?
129, we're biting.
Put your hand behind your back, I'm gonna tase you.
I'm just doing it.
Put your hand on your back.
Clear. Oh, yeah.
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm not doing it.
As if having one officer sit on his back and another put a knee on his neck wasn't bad enough, the situation worsened when 3 tasers were used on him. After the incident, a grand jury indicted officers Teddy Sims and Samuel Serrett on a first-degree felony charge of aggravated assault. It was also reported that the officers struck him with closed and open hands and put him in a chokehold. Justice was served in Mr. Kedrick Crawford's case. On November 29, 2016, 7 Baltimore police officers stopped a car. One officer immediately asked the passenger to step out of the car and put his hands behind his back. The passenger, understandably upset, yelled for an explanation. However, the officer provided something far more significant, something that would ultimately change the officer's own life forever.
Ma'am, is this car registered and released in your name? Is it leased in your name? Okay. No, I know. Let me do the back of this. You do the trunk key? On the spare tire? Yep. Is your license in here? Yeah, everything.
The officers repeatedly turned their body cameras on and off while inspecting the car for about 30 minutes, thoroughly checking various areas inside. Then, an officer asked if someone had checked a compartment on the driver's side. What happens next will leave you shocked.
Yeah. I just turned on. You're not supposed to. Did anybody check this compartment here yet? Well, here you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I knew it. That's why they were freaking out.
That's the right there,
That's
too.
why they were freaking out.
Oh, these are like little 5s.
Yeah. She had a matching 5 in the pocket. Jacket pocket.
These little small bags, and here's some dirt.
Hey, I'm gonna go hot just for this recovery and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've been off because I wasn't obviously hiding, so. Somebody give Sergeant a call?
Yeah.
Hey, we're good. I'm gonna kill you. Had me all nervous.
Did anybody check this compartment?
knew it. That's why they were freaking out.
No, right there.
That's why they were
There
freaking
you go.
out.
Oh, these are little 5s.
Right there. She had a matching 5 pocket. Jacket pocket.
These little small bags. And here's some food.
Hey, I'm gonna go hot just for this recovery and everything. But I've been off because I'm chill you. Got me all nervous.
You want to call them, make sure they know that.
I'm gonna call Sarge right now. I'm gonna go 1062.
Keep looking under there.
Yeah, reach up under her feet, man. I'm still on, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
Are you still on? Yeah. Okay. That's definitely the bag. Because when he opened it, I saw green, and I was like, I kind of thought, if it's big enough for me to see, it must be.
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Nothing else on there?
Good job. So I think I really took credit for.
And just like that, the corrupt cops planted evidence on 2 civilians who were completely unaware of what was happening. Neither of them spoke up about the situation. The system seems to be designed in such a way that liars and manipulators like these can survive and even thrive. On September 12, 2021, Chief of Police Jody O'Brien was arrested for DUI. Reports indicate that he noticed a vehicle stopped on the side of the road and pulled over to investigate. When he approached, he was stunned by what he saw.
No, it's not true. 1 ginger ale and Jameson.
1 ginger ale and Jameson? That's it?
Yeah, that was at the pink bar. And
on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you're at right now compared?
Man, I 16-hour shift today.
No. Just where you at on impairment, you think? I'm trying to get an idea.
I mean, again, about 1 ginger ale and Jameson, so that's about 3. I mean, did you get a call on me a while ago?
No. We just pulled over to check on a vehicle, and I mean,
I pulled over and I had to pee so bad because we dropped her friend off less than 4 hours. And he said, Jody, and I'm like, yeah. So bad. I mean, you can call Thomas and pull that car on a record. I really don't care. But I'm.
If I offered SFST right now, how would you perform?
Stop somebody. No. We've all been trained that way. You don't do FFST. We all know that. If you say no, plain and simple.
Would you provide a breath sample?
We've all been trained to say no. So we've all been trained. All of us here. All 4 of y'all. Like, you know that.
Jody, you know you put us all in a real bad spot right now, right?
I mean, pulling over and again. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'll do it, but I'm gonna say no, and I mean, I'll hire a lawyer, but I mean, I know, but we've all been trained that way. I'm saying no. I'm not gonna provide any of that and hire a lawyer. It's gonna say guilty.
Jody, here's the deal. You're standing on the side of the highway peeing. Okay, urinating. Alright. The odor of alcohol that's coming off of you, man, is extreme. The car reeks of alcohol.
I mean, yeah, we just had 3 people in that car that I just dropped off. Well, 2 of them I dropped off, and one of that Circle K with 200 people behind me.
It's hard to believe the chief's outrageous behavior. No excuses should be accepted, and he needs to be dismissed immediately. An officer of his standing doesn't belong in such a high position.
Turn around for me, Joe.
Yes, sir.
You can put me in your bag, please.
Yes, sir.
Is there any way I can help?
Ma'am.
Is there any way I can help?
Call a ride.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
You have my phone. Call this or handle it.
Dispatch. 1015 for 35. Don't have anything.
No. on my purpose inside the car. I literally just dropped off her 2 friends that had been drinking literally all day. Like, you can call Monroe PD. They were at Circle K in Monroe, arresting people, and I was standing there talking to them. All of them were drunk, and I was like, look, we're driving home. I had 1 ginger ale with Jameson, and we got there at 9 o'clock. Started at 11, and we left 25, 30 minutes ago, and I literally did not want to stop DMP at Circle K because we dropped them off there. Well, not right here, not this one. I don't like this one. The next one up with Terrell,
Rocky or the river service.
Yeah, Terrell River Service. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. I can make it there, and we got over the bridge. And she was asleep. I pulled over right here, and I got out. Yes. Right. And I peed right here. Like, that's it. I mean, I talked to him the whole time until her brother showed up, and she got in the truck with him. Her friend got in the truck with her, and we come home.
He definitely got what he deserved for putting others' lives at risk and endangering his own. It's a shame that such individuals are entrusted with significant responsibilities.
I'll give you an opportunity to submit a breath sample if you want to.
Yeah.
If you're good and all you have is what you have.
Come on, if you're like, none of us.
If you're under the limit, we're gonna bring you right back here.
That's not true. But you know, you legally can't. Well, you legally can't.
If you're under arrest with suspicion of DWI, you submit a breath sample below the legal limit.
Well, you legally can't drop someone onto their vehicle that's had at least 1 alcohol beverage. You can't do that.
If I was going to bring you back to your vehicle to drive.
But you can't drop them off that vehicle.
She's calling a ride, right?
But she's had more to drink than I can.
But she's calling a ride is what I'm saying. If someone comes to pick her up and you submit a breath sample that's below the legal limit, you're not over the legal limit, we're not going to arrest you for DWI. We'll bring you back here to ride with whoever you contact.
Yeah. She's trying to make a phone call now, yeah.
Yeah, but legally, that's still correct.
What is? I'm not going to allow you to drive. That's what I'm saying. If you submit a breath sample, I'm not.
Yeah, I know. No. But
you're
still,
under the legal limit of alcohol. Yeah. I'm not going to book you under a DWI if you submit a breath sample less than 20 liters.
Yeah, but I know. I would not put you up. That's still a really gray area.
Like I said, I mean, it's up to you, 100%.
I understand. That's still a really gray area.
Let's walk back here real quick to his unit before any cars come. I don't want to get run over. Me and Matt almost got hit just a second ago. Good?
To the Tahoe or the truck?
No, the car in the back.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. All right, let me get these off of you. Yeah, put them down, because I got them from the inside, right there. That's cool right there. You put your hand around front, make it easier on you.
But I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, I know, yeah, I know you're going to be good.
It's disheartening to see a police professional arrested for the very offenses they're supposed to address. It's troubling that such individuals are allowed anywhere near law enforcement. This officer showed a lack of respect for both himself and the law. On September 21st, 2021, a YouTuber named Lil David Garcia shared a video on his channel about an incident he experienced while visiting California. The officer made a big mistake, but was too arrogant to admit it.
License, registration, insurance, please. Yeah. Hey, David, the reason why I pulled you over is for your loud exhaust.
Okay.
Any reason why it's so loud?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because it's modified.
It's modified?
Yeah.
What'd you do to modify it?
Just an exhaust.
Just an exhaust?
Just a catback exhaust.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, turn your vehicle off.
Oh my God. Here we go again.
It wasn't the officer's first time pulling over this guy. He had done it before, but this time was different because the man had moved to Arizona and was no longer a California resident. That meant the officer couldn't say anything about the loud exhaust, as Arizona allows these types of exhaust systems.
Put your brake on. Go ahead and start it. I'm going to have you bring it up to 3,500 RPMs. I'm going to have you hold it, and then I'm going to have you let off of it, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and bring it up to 3.5. Okay, go ahead and shut it off. So you're at 106.2 decibels.
Okay.
Okay, legal limit is 95.
95?
Yeah.
Okay.
So your catback mod has boosted that up, okay?
After this incident, the YouTuber moved out of California to avoid facing it again. But as luck would have it, he ended up in the same situation with the same cop.
Yep, that's the one. Wait, I need a little closer up.
All right, David, you're being cited for loud exhaust and modification of the emissions, which are in violation of California emission standards. You're being state refereed. You got two options. Okay, you can either drive the vehicle straight home where you live or to a repair shop. If you are found driving the vehicle again, you will be arrested and the vehicle will be towed.
Well, I'm from Arizona. My friend's an officer. He told me that you're allowed to be in California for 10 days.
That's untrue.
Yes.
Anyhow, you're being cited. Not admission to guilt, just promised to appear in court. Just need a signature here. Where do you live in California?
California or Arizona?
California.
I don't live in California. I live in Arizona.
Oh, you live in California?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I moved.
This is the second time I pulled you over.
Yeah, I know. I moved after that because of you.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to deal with this.
You can't continue to drive the same vehicle in the same city after you've been refereed once. Okay, so I'm not towing your vehicle today. I'm cutting you a break. But if I see you in the city again, I'm going to arrest you and I'm going to tow your car. Do you understand?
I'm allowed to
You're not
visit.
allowed.
I'm allowed to visit California.
No, you're not. Anyhow, if you're gonna drive this vehicle, it's a violation of emissions. You need to tow the vehicle. It cannot be on the roadway. Do you understand? Okay. Hang tight. All right, you've done this before, so make sure you go to the state referee, get the vehicle back into compliance before you go to court. Court date's at the bottom.
I'm from Arizona, so.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay.
No questions.
The worst part about these officers is their arrogance. They make mistakes, but then double down on them even when they know they might be wrong. This is what corruption does. It blinds you to your own toxic behavior.
There's something on this ticket that I just saw right now. Look at this.
Alright, so muffler required to be properly maintained, air pollution control device, state referee sign off only. And then look at this one at the bottom. Fenders and mudguards required. I am lost right now. I got my fenders. I don't have a hood, but I have fenders. And mudguards, these don't even come with mudguards to begin with. It's not a rally car, it's not a truck, it's not a semi. The only type of mudguards they make for these cars is like one little plastic piece that just goes right here, and then another one that goes right here, but like write anything down to just make me pay more fines or something. It's pretty messed up, but yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. The courtroom is gonna think this is pretty dumb. They're probably still gonna give me like a correction fee for it, which is gonna be $25. They're gonna be like, all right, did you get it corrected? And I'll be like, what do you mean corrected? Like, I've always had fenders and mudguards. So they're gonna be like, okay, just pay $25. Just so they can make me pay $25 still. Watch, I know it.
The dealership gets some fluids and stuff, so that was like a 2-hour drive on the way there. Probably about like 4 motorcycle cops behind me, and they just drove by me. They didn't care. I'm like Gilly over here, so Gilberto didn't want to let me go. Just doesn't want to feel like he lost. If he doesn't give me some sort of citation, you know, because he gave me one in the past, and he just wants to prove a point. He's just out here trying to harass me, telling me that he's gonna arrest me next time. He's gonna impound my car. We still had a lot of fun today. I had a lot of fun. I'm not gonna let this thing ruin my day, you know?
These corrupt cops are ridiculous with their power games. The YouTuber was spot on. The cop did all this to protect his huge ego. Luckily, the YouTuber recorded and shared the whole thing for everyone to see. On November 7th, 2021, YouTuber Hold Them Accountable Philadelphia uploaded a gripping video featuring a tense encounter with a police officer. The YouTuber demanded the officer's identification, leading to a surprising reaction from the cop. What happens next will leave you amazed.
Hey, what's going on? What we working on? I said, what we working on?
I take my hands out my pocket so you don't think I'm doing anything.
Okay, so what we working on?
What we working on?
Okay, what we working on?
No, what we working on?
Keep on moving.
I'm asking a question.
I'm asking you a question.
Can I get your name and badge number?
No, you cannot.
I can't get your name
No,
and badge
'cause
number.
my business, you mind yours.
You are my business.
Sir, go.
You are my business.
Sir, go.
Could you please identify yourself? It's in your policy to identify yourself. Could you call your supervisor?
You want what you call.
Could you call your supervisor, please? I'm just here to ask a couple questions.
And I'm not asking no questions.
Why not?
Because I don't have to.
You do.
No, I don't. Please, sir.
You're illegally parked.
Okay, can you go?
You're illegally parked.
Sir, can you go?
Could you call a supervisor, please?
Call 911, actual supervisor.
I don't want to have to go through that.
Call 911.
Why are you the only one in the 14th district that's giving me a hard time?
Sir.
I do the whole city.
Okay, I'm not the one.
I'm not doing anything illegal.
Okay, so.
You're supposed to protect me under the First Amendment.
What do you need, sir?
Right? You're parked illegally, and I'm trying to understand. Because if I park on the street, on the sidewalk, I get a ticket. You're parked on the sidewalk illegally. You need to be parked on a public street, not on a sidewalk that we pay for. You need to be parked on a public street.
Do you work for the city?
No, I pay you. I pay you.
No, you don't pay me.
I do pay you with tax.
Check out how this officer acts like he's superior to everyone, even though he's just a government worker. Can you believe he actually says his salary doesn't come from the public? And just when you think it can't get any worse, it turns out he's just getting started.
Got anything in the car I need to know about? Guns, knives? I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
Okay, get away from it then.
See, this is what we get when we pay these public servants to do work for us, and this is how they treat us. This is how they treat us. They take our money, they on their phones, they don't care about what's going on. Hey, listen, if you guys want to call, it's okay. You can call. It's 215-686-1400.
I'll help you with something.
Your supervisor coming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll file a complaint on you for not identifying yourself in your policy. Okay, I will. I done already did a public records request. I got your policy. I got your code of conduct. I got how you guys are supposed to act, and you are not acting the way you're supposed to act.
Why you wait for him? Can you just back up? Give my space.
Am I threatening you?
Say again.
Am I threatening you?
I believe so. You have your hands in your pocket.
Okay, my hands are in front of you. Well, you putting it in my face. You putting the light in my face.
I'm not the one.
You putting the light in my face.
I'm telling you, sir.
You putting the light in my
telling
face.
you, sir, listen. Take a walk. I'm not the guy.
I'm waiting for your supervisor.
I'm not the guy.
I'm waiting for your supervisor.
Okay, I'm not the guy. I'm just telling you right now.
Listen,
I'm not the guy.
I'm waiting for your supervisor.
I'm just letting you know. I'm not one officer that you could play with.
This ain't for play. You took an oath to protect the Constitution, and you on it right now. That's what you doing. I look for good police officers, but guess what? I ran across a bad one.
You can tell a lot about a supervisor by how their subordinates act. It's clear they think they're untouchable. This is why we need sharp auditors to reveal this kind of corruption.
How you doing today? How you doing today?
What you doing, man?
You know, I came up, asked him a couple questions, right?
Right.
First off, he said, "Do you have any business with me?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "What's the business?" I said, "You're illegally parked. If I park right there, I get a ticket, right?"
No, it's called discretion.
Huh?
It's called discretion.
Oh, so any of these cars can park on the sidewalk, and I'm gonna tell you, right? I do this in all districts.
I know.
All over the city.
Got nothing else going on, right? Just,
yeah.
That's what you
I don't have nothing
right?
else going on.
That's what you got
All
going
right, so
on,
I'm gonna show you this, right? So
I really don't care.
I really don't.
Okay.
It don't matter. Okay. Cool.
It doesn't. It's not really
cool.
applicable for me.
Is the supervisor coming?
Probably.
Okay.
Stand there.
Yes,
so
sir.
you park here. And the camera's here to be visible, so that way it can do with all this.
No,
you
listen.
don't film these dudes in these stores selling.
Listen, hold
you
on.
don't film
Hold on.
trying to prevent.
Listen.
No, hear me out. You don't film them when they're out here slinging, and you know they slinging.
No.
But you'll film us.
Listen.
That makes sense to you?
Listen to what I'm saying.
That's your community.
Listen to what I'm telling you.
You gonna harass
This
us.
is what I do, right?
All right, G.
I go around the
I know what
city.
you do.
I go around the city and And I look for good police officers.
That's right.
That's what I do. I go around the city looking for good police officers. That's all I do.
You know, for your neighborhood when these guys is out here doing all kinds of dumb drugs.
You won't go into the Chinese stores with that cell phone.
Why
would you do this, but you won't film them selling drugs? Is that's snitching, right?
Is this a problem?
Okay.
Is this okay? So why? But I am doing something.
You're not. Stop.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. What's the first line of your oath?
In the air, you got all this.
What's the first line of your oath? What's the first line of your oath? How you doing today, Sarge?
How you doing?
Can I get your name and badge number?
My name's Lieutenant Frisco. My badge number is 419. Would you like to conduct an on-camera interview with me?
Listen.
Would you like to conduct an on-camera interview? Okay, then I suggest you contact the Philadelphia Police Department Public Affairs Office.
Oh no, I don't want to interview.
Okay.
No, I don't want to interview.
Okay. Then in that case, we'll finish.
This is all I wanted. This is all I was saying, right?
As expected, the boss ignored the confrontation. This is the sad truth we're dealing with. People like this think they're above the law and act without any checks. It's completely disgraceful.
$250,000 with a man with a camera. Ain't that something? I guess you thought I was gonna get scared. Put the camera down. It's not happening. Nothing. You said I got nothing to do. Crazy. And look at this guy right here. This is the district captain. Lieutenant. He don't even want to talk. He don't even want to talk. That's how much they're tyrants. Hey, you don't want to talk right quick? I don't have nothing crazy to say to you. I was just gonna ask you a couple questions. Drive a shame, y'all. Look, you see it? See it? See it? Drive a shame. Can you answer one question and I'll be out your hair? I'll leave. I'll leave. Am I breaking the law?
The officers and their lieutenant were clearly irritated by the audit, not realizing that their behavior was the exact reason they were being scrutinized.
Citizens talking to you? I'm sorry. When your boss is talking to you, you're supposed to answer. But you guys don't respect the Constitution. The first line of your oath say that you're gonna uphold the Constitution, and you don't do it. 149 subsection G say I can do exactly what I'm doing. And you can't do nothing about it. Smith versus Cummins say the same thing. See, that's the stuff y'all don't know. Y'all react instead of just asking questions. That's all I wanted to do is ask you a question. Ask them a question and I'd have been on my way. So now I gotta go to the 14th district and stand out there and do this. And do this. Because you guys are tyrants. Hey, listen, you have a good night. You be safe, all right? Remember, uphold the Constitution. That's the first line of the oath that you swore before God and the people to protect. Remember that. Because I remember. Remember the code of conduct. Remember that. When you get out your vehicle, make sure you got your mask on next time. Please don't walk in my face and you don't have your mask on. That's your policy.
Thanks to the auditor, these officers got a valuable lesson in accountability. Hopefully, this experience will make them think twice about their actions in the future. In January 2021, a First Amendment auditor went to the Yolo County Sheriff's Office to take some pictures and exercise his First Amendment rights. Shortly after he started, a deputy confronted him and wasn't pleased with his presence.
All right, how about you?
You're good.
Cool.
Can I help you with something?
What was that?
Can I help you with something?
No, I'm good.
What are you doing taking pictures of?
What's that?
So why are you taking pictures of stuff?
I was just taking pictures.
Okay. What's your name, bud?
What was that?
What's your name, bud?
Did I do something wrong or something?
I'm just asking. You're taking pictures of stuff, so I'm just asking.
Just taking pictures.
Okay. And I'm just asking what your name is.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay. So you gonna give me your name or?
Well, I don't know why I have to. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand.
Just suspicious you're taking pictures of stuff, so I'm just asking.
No, I don't understand, man. Am I in trouble or something?
No.
If I didn't do anything wrong, you just said it.
I'm not. I'm just asking for your name. You can say no if you don't want to give me your name. It's simple.
Yeah,
Right?
well, I mean, if I didn't do nothing wrong, I don't see why I have to give you my name.
The deputy clearly didn't understand the law and was being corrected by the auditor. Soon after, the deputy had no choice but to leave the auditor alone because he had no answers to provide.
You read all posted signs, okay?
What do you mean all posted signs?
Okay, start taking pictures of jail facilities and stuff like that. You can get in trouble for that.
You can get in trouble for taking pictures of jail facilities?
Yes. So, like I said, there's a bunch of signs I would read on file, okay, bud?
Like this one?
That's not a jail facility.
Which one is?
Read the signs, bud, all right?
Well, I just want to make sure because I'm going to go take a picture of it right now. But do you want to? What's your name?
Sergeant Juan Ceja with the Yolo County Sheriff's Office.
Sergeant what?
Juan Ceja.
Juan Ceja?
That's correct.
So, what's the issue? I don't understand why you came up
just
and...
because you put a camera in my face isn't going to change anything, okay?
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it
We've already
is.
finished our conversation. All you're doing
I
is
don't
trying
feel
to
like
bait-
I'm done. I'm just asking
Listen, all
what
you're
the
trying to do is
problem
trying
is.
to bait
I'm
the
not
question
trying to
about the
bait you. I'm
problem.
asking what the problem is.
That you were taking pictures.
But now you're
And I'm
telling me,
asking
now
for your
you're
name
telling
and
me,
phone
now you're telling me
over.
you can't take pictures of a jail
saying
facility?
be careful
I
taking
can
pictures of inside jail
absolutely
facility.
take a picture of a jail facility.
Okay, make sure you read the signs, okay?
No, you make sure you get back in your car and you're dismissed and get out of here. How about that? See you later. You're dismissed, babe. Yeah, see you later.
The deputy left, and the auditor began to enter the facility. At that point, another officer interrupted him and immediately started to intimidate him.
So you're not gonna like talk to me or anything like that?
Well, I'm just taking pictures.
Okay.
I don't see.
Any reason why?
Is there much more information to get? I'm just taking pictures.
Okay, so I'm just asking any reason why. I mean, I'm not being a jerk or anything.
Oh, I get it. And
Okay,
I'm just
so-
saying I'm just taking pictures.
But you're just taking pictures.
Yep, that's it. Just taking pictures. Man.
Okay.
Is that okay?
It'd be better
Taking
if we know
pictures of
why.
cars and license plates and...
Yeah, but why?
Just because.
Because, but see, that's the thing. Do you have an ID on you?
I do.
Can I see it?
Why do I have to show my... Do I have
I'm not
to show my
asking.
ID?
I'm asking if I can see it.
You're just asking if I can see
Yeah.
it? Oh, if I don't have to show it, I'm not... I don't
Okay,
know how
so-
the law works on
alright.
that, but I'm not going to show it if I don't have to.
It seems that every officer at this facility had no respect for a citizen's constitutional rights. Despite the officers' attempts at intimidation, the auditor stayed calm and countered their unlawful actions.
I'm just taking pictures.
If I was at your house taking pictures, would you want to know why?
But you're not... I'm not... I'm not at your house, though. I mean, I've never even done this before. I was just out taking some pictures today, and I'm not at your house. If you were at my house, yes, I would come out and say, "Why are you taking pictures of my house?" Have the freaking president come out here.
On this property, so you are subject to search. You can choose to search you because we don't know you. You are subject. Okay, you're subject to search. So I'm gonna go over and take a picture of the sign. Mr. Muratalla.
What was that?
Are you Mr. Muratalla, correct? Oh, I see what's going on. Is that you? I have a letter for you if it's you.
Gradually, the auditor was surrounded by law enforcement officers, and the initial deputy arrived on the scene, trying to make an impression. However, he was about to be corrected by the auditor once more.
Is that your personal phone? Hey, is that your personal phone? Both of you guys. Personal phone or not? Company phone or personal phone? You have to answer. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because that's now a public record, and if I want to request it, I can. Is that your personal phone or company phone?
Well, when you go to that, you can do that.
No. Is that, I need it for the record. Is that your personal phone or a company phone?
When you make that
And
request,
what's your badge number?
I don't need to provide that. You already have.
Yes, you do. What's your badge number? You have to give me your name and badge number. I believe in your policy. It says your identification has to show. Is there nobody else in this department named Ceja?
No.
There's nobody else in this department with the last name Ceja. That's what you're saying.
Correct.
Well, Davis, badge number? What's your name and badge number? I'm not going to converse with you until I get everybody's identification here. So that's the bottom line. Name and badge number.
Freeman 115.
Okay. What's your badge number?
I don't need to provide you the badge
What's your
number.
badge number?
You already have my name.
Are you so you're refusing to identify yourself?
The deputy's ego was soaring as he didn't even give the auditor his name, which every public official is required to do. It's troubling to see how these officers see themselves as above the law. At that moment, the supervisor arrived and began confronting the auditor.
Is it that you're taking pictures? Or are you just out
I'm
here
taking pictures.
For what?
Taking pictures.
Are you conducting an investigation or something?
Taking
or?
pictures.
But for what purpose, though?
I'm taking pictures.
So you want us to help you, but you don't want to help us, right?
And I've explained this to your officers. I haven't asked for your help at all. You guys can go back to work.
But we're concerned because we have secured people.
Okay, so just make it clear. I'm not asking for your help.
Okay.
But if I ask a question, yeah, you're required to answer it because why? Do we know? Do you know that information? Why you're required to give your name and badge number and provide service to us? Do we know that?
What can we help you with?
But I'm just asking, do we know that
what can we help
information?
you with?
It's because you're a public servant, right? And I can choose not to answer the questions. Why? Because I'm a private citizen, right?
It soon became clear that the supervisor also didn't have a strong grasp of the law. It was puzzling why these officers were so afraid of public photography.
But there would be gates.
I'm not going to argue with you.
There would be gates.
I'm giving you lawful order to leave this area. Okay, if you want to go stand over there in the parking lot, you can.
But there has to be a law backing it up. And if this is publicly accessible, I am totally allowed to do this. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not getting nasty with you. What I'm saying is, if this is, like I've been told, like you've said, like the other officer said, this is publicly accessible.
You see that?
You might not want me here.
Hold on a second. You see that sign over there? There's a sign over there that tells you can't.
Noticing the sergeant's shortcomings, the auditor gave him a lesson on the law, making sure to humble him. Soon after, the sergeant recognized that the auditor was right and told his fellow officers to leave him alone.
Coming onto it, I would be trespassing, but not coming onto it is not breaking a law. You see what I'm saying? So you can't give me, at that point, you can't give me a lawful order to not be here. Do you understand that? I'm just trying to get you guys to open your mind a little bit and teach you a little different than what they taught you in your training, right? If it's not a law, there's literally nothing you can do. Nothing any of you can do if it's not a law. So if it was a law, and I was breaking a law, I'm a law-abiding citizen, I would absolutely move. But because you're giving me directives that I don't have to follow, that aren't based on a law, a penal code, or some sort of violation, then I don't have to listen to you, and you need to just accept that, suck it up, and move on. That's it. Bottom line, right? So, at this point, you guys are dismissed, babe. You're out of here. See you guys later. Yep. Dismissed, fellas. Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
The cops left the auditor alone, allowing him to film the building. He collected content for his YouTube channel before he left. Joshua Lloyd, a YouTuber, was filming a wall when an officer approached him. The cop immediately reprimanded him for filming and entering private property. However, Joshua asserted his rights, insisting that he believed he was on public property.
Morning, can I help you?
I don't know, can we help you? Do you live here?
No, but this is public, correct?
I'm not sure on that.
Could be, but if there was, I do believe there would be a sign posted somewhere, right?
Not necessarily.
Well, I mean...
somebody called on you.
That's nice.
Okay. Is that your car?
That is my car.
Okay. Well, if it is public...
I mean, I would figure it's public. You have electric access here.
You have a right there?
State issued sign.
Is that public property right there?
Where? Right there?
Yeah, right just north of us.
Could possibly be, because it's easement.
This cop seems as sharp as a bowling ball, with harassment of innocent civilians appearing to be his main focus.
Are you in the car?
No, just me. But if you want to go check, go ahead, go check.
Can I get your permission to do anything else?
No.
Do I need your permission?
No,
Do I
because
need your permission to check the car?
You would need my permission to go inside the car.
No, but you just said if you want to go check if there's someone else in the car. Do I
yeah, go check and you can go look in and see if...
Go ahead. Do I need you to tell me to go ahead to do it, or can I do it on my own?
Well, I mean, you could do it on your own. You can do a plain view search.
Okay, good. Making sure I thought you were under the impression you had to give me permission.
To go inside the car, you need permission.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean, not necessarily? You don't have to run the plate for it, because my name's not on the plate.
What's your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Josh what?
Lloyd. L-L-O-Y-D.
L-L-O-Y-D?
Correct.
The officer questions the ownership of a nearby vehicle, which Lloyd confirms is his. Lloyd explains that while the car is registered to his wife, he is allowed to use it. Even this explanation seems to be a problem for the officer.
Well,
Joshua Lloyd.
Huh?
You're not towing my car.
We may have to tow it. It's not registered to him. It's registered to a female. It's abandoned. It's left on the roadway running. I'm not going to leave it here.
Ooh.
Just running. So let's get a hold of
Really?
the boss, and we'll find out if for safekeeping. Otherwise, somebody's going to make off with this thing.
Yeah. Are you serious? Wow.
I'm going to try and get a hold of the owner, see if they know where the car is. Otherwise,
She'll tell you that her son-in-law has it.
However, the cop remained determined to prove that Joshua was a criminal. Meanwhile, Joshua addressed another officer at the scene, presenting only the facts.
You're gonna let him act like that? For real? You're gonna let him act like that? Just because I'm standing over here next to a wall? And you guys haven't even asked me what I'm doing. You guys go over to my car, give me the third degree, and you don't even like, hey man, what are you doing? I even like turned around, I gave you the thumbs up. He comes out all hard. Why?
The lack of expression suggested that the second officer was a junior, but even he seemed to recognize the absurdity of the situation. However, the first cop soon returned with yet another issue he had found.
Asking a simple question. Why are you going the third degree? Because I'm standing on the side of the road filming a wall and not even asking me what I'm doing. That's a hell of an investigation skill you guys got there.
Okay. Have you been allowed to use the car?
I live with her, yes, and I'm allowed to use the car, hence the reason why I have it.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to do some research, find out whose property that is. You got your name, your information. If it turns out that it is private property, then I'll author a report for trespassing.
Unable to hold Joshua accountable for the vehicle, the cop went to great lengths to make matters worse.
Into your statement, I don't think. That's why I'm going to find out for sure whose property.
Okay, you go ahead for sure.
Okay, well, I'll do it later. Again, here's the thing. I don't need your permission to check out whose property it is, but I appreciate you giving me the go-ahead. All right, we'll look into that.
Can I have your name and badge number, please? Your card?
8632.
Your card, please. I have a bad memory.
8632.
8632.
You're recording it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have your card, sir?
We don't have cards.
Okay. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Fortuna 8880.
All right. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
It seems like this cop is more interested in playing games than upholding the law. He should focus more on doing his job and less on being evasive. But Joshua wasn't finished yet.
You know, hold on. Before you go and give me the lecture, how about this? Before you come up all hard on somebody, how about before you come up all hard on somebody, you ask them what they're doing?
Josh, just tell me what you're trying to make known to me.
You could ask me simply at the very beginning, very nicely, hey, what are you doing?
This cop was set on proving Josh wrong, disregarding all the facts presented to him. It seemed like his ego outweighed his commitment to justice.
Do the research and find out whose property you're on, because you may be breaking the law.
It's public property, I can tell you that.
Stating that as a fact.
I am. I'm stating it as a fact because I like with you guys.
Well, now you're using more profanity.
I can use profanity. It's the First Amendment.
No, you can't.
It's the First Amendment. You cannot restrict my speech, not unless it's fighting words. If I use it to emphasize my sentences, I can use it to emphasize my sentences. If one man's curse word is another man's lyric.
And they're offended by your profanity, it can be an issue. Josh, we're going to do the research. We're going to
do the research.
Have a good day.
You too.
Right after receiving a lesson in right and wrong, the cop conveniently left the scene. As Joshua continued walking, he saw another man being arrested.
Oh, he just couldn't wait to get a guy in cuffs. Couldn't get me. Got somebody else, though.
It's clear that this cop was just on a mission to slap handcuffs on someone for the day.
This is literally just minutes after I had my encounter with him. Oh, no attitude now. not even looking at me now.
The suspect in this case was black, which made them an easier and more accessible target for this cop. It's appalling how some individuals will go to great lengths to abuse their power. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.